What's up guys, FPV here, and today we're going to go ahead and review the ImmersionRC PowerPlay. What it is a little add-on DVR. You plug this into your analog input on your Fatshark goggles, or any type of goggle that does have an analog display, and you're able to record at the H.264 codec, and it does record up to 60 frames per second, and I believe it does go up to 720p video. Now this miraculously won't make your analog standard definition video HD, but it will do is capture more detail and capture a higher frame rate opposed to the Fatshark DVR that we're all used to, which is really not the best quality. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over to the bench. We're going to go ahead and kind of give you what all the features it has, what it comes with. Then what we're going to do is do a side-by-side comparison, and then I'll give you guys my input of what I thought of the ImmersionRC PowerPlay. Alright, so we're on the bench here, and we got our ImmersionRC PowerPlay FPV DVR. And like I said before, this is pretty much a DVR that you can go ahead and record all your analog flights. So let's go ahead and go over what you get in the box. So, of course, you get the PowerPlay. And you also get this long cable right here. This is so you can go ahead and put this in your pocket, and then you go ahead and connect your power, your AV in, and then also this is for your fan. And then you can go ahead and put it in pocket and run up your side of, up your shirt or whatever you want to do, and then you can fly it without having this on your goggle strap. Then they also provide this as well. This is also a smaller version of that. This is actually to be used with this on your goggle strap. And I mainly use it just with this in my pocket. I feel like that's more comfortable because this thing it's not as heavy as the other ones, but since I use a fat strap, it doesn't fit on there properly. I know I can 3D, actually I've seen some 3D prints where they actually have this expanded and they can make it to where it fits the hot dog FPV straps or like the ethics straps. So that's something to keep in mind. So it comes with that. And it also does come with some extra padding as well, as you see right here. And also, this is actually extra padding as well as another strap for on top of your head, because since that's going to add weight if you put this on the back of your head, they wanted to make sure it's secured. So this is actually to go on top of your head, and then this little fan here, cover, replaces your fan cover. It comes with this little screwdriver, and then you can just go ahead and fit this strap right there. Alright, so we got the PowerPlay out, and to turn the unit on, all you do is just hold this button right down here, and it also shows you your battery voltage as well. And right now you just get a black screen because we don't have any goggles on or anything like that. But you just go ahead and connect it via the AV in, and then you have your micro SD card, your DC out. This will go to your goggles, and nothing else. It does have 18500 batteries it comes with. I would definitely recommend to replace those because they don't last very long at all. You might fly this thing 4 times and that battery would be dead. It's something to do with how they weren't able to get licensing or something like that to be able to ship them across, I guess across seas and whatever. So I would definitely suggest you getting some like 2000 milliamp hour 18500 batteries if you do suggest picking one of these up. But what I'm going to do here is we're going to go ahead and get in the menu. So what we're going to do is we're going to click on that once. And we have playback, and then we have record, and you can set it to different recording options. You can do manual loop, auto loop, or just manual. I have mine on auto. I do like that. And then you can format your SD card, and then we have playback as well. So in playback, you can just go ahead and click on one of my videos here. So this is one of my flights with my baby hawk. Eventually it will want to play. And you can go ahead and fast forward it times 8. So you can go to 4, 8, and here we go right now. We're flying. Screen's really nice, actually. I really do dig it. Alright, so right now we have the Fatshark DVR on the left and the PowerPlay DVR on the right. Now, do keep in remember that I'm using Premiere Pro, and the Fatshark records in 30 frames per second, opposed to the PowerPlay, which records in 60 frames per second. So putting it all on the same timeline does introduce duplicate frames on the Fatshark DVR, so you're not going to really get the effect of the extra frames per second on this comparison. So what we're going to do is I want to be leaving separate files for the Fatshark DVR down below in the video description, as well as the PowerPlay DVR, so you guys can compare it yourselves separately. But it is fun to go ahead and compare both of them side by side. So right off the bat, I can tell that definitely the PowerPlay is a little clearer. You can definitely tell the breakup is consistent between both, since it is using the rapid fire receiver module for the receival of the signal. But I do feel like the color is a little bit richer. It is a little bit better. Very, very hard to tell. But coming here in a few seconds, what we're going to do is I want to be stretching this out. So right here, I went ahead and stretched it out so we can see the resolution and see if there's really a benefit of the 720p and the H.264 encoding that the PowerPlay does. I would say it's a little bit better, but it's really, really hard to see that with a fine eye. So I'll make you guys tell me, in the video comments down below what you think of it. But like I said, I'm going to be leaving separate files down below as well, so you guys can check those out to see if you feel the 60 frames per second versus 30 frames per second DVR video is worth the purchase for you. All right, so my thoughts on the ImmersionRC PowerPlay. As a YouTuber, I really do like it because it gives me a little bit better quality to show you, micro quads that are not capable of carrying a GoPro. Now, you probably won't be using this if you have a 5-inch quad that can carry a GoPro, but if you like showing off your DVR footage and you are a racer, maybe you would like to go ahead and purchase a product like this. I do like the fact that it does have 60 frames per second, which is definitely a big plus. The quality and the resolution, since we're recording standard definition analog video, I don't really think is an issue. I think it's really more of an issue is just the frames per second, and also how the Fatshark DVR will randomly drop frames. That is something that a lot of people complain about. So hopefully in the future, maybe Fatshark will fix their DVR system, hopefully. And this, for instance, I think it is a decent buy, but really it depends on what type of person you are. If you're mostly a micro flyer, you fly, whoop size, 3-inch, 2-inch quads that can't carry a GoPro, then this might be something that you'd be interested in purchasing. But someone that is, has 5-inch quads and maybe has 1 or 2, whoop size or something like that, and don't really care for the footage. I mean, they just use it to have it, just in case they have something really cool that goes on. I don't think it's really worth the purchase. But let me know what you guys think down in the video description video comments down below. I will be leaving a link to this down in the video description down below. It is an affiliate link, so if you do find this video helpful in your purchase, go ahead and pick one up. But I really appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you guys in a future video. Peace.